Welcome back to Popes and Pylons. Let's play some more Europa Universalis 4. We're playing as Genoa. We're going for a custom achievement honest competition. What we have to do is grab the actual achievement Master of India. We have to keep Genoa the most powerful trade node in the world, and we cannot do that with the help of any overseas stuff. So no colonization, no getting into these trade nodes over here, no taking overseas land, where inland seas do not count as overseas. And there are a bunch of more rules, all of which you can find down there in the video description. We recently finished a war against the Ottomans, where we showed our strength, really. No, we just jumped on the corpse of a dying Ottoman and ate a bunch of stuff. Oh, we didn't actually look at the Mamlukian peace. It's not in this list anymore, so it must have happened a bit ago. But we can see that they ate their way into Anatolia quite a bit, as expected. The Mamluks are very, very, very scary. So we did beat up the Ottomans. We also ate a bunch of their land, so that's nice. And then we got called into war by our ally, the Papal State, which has cost us a bit. It might have cost us more than the actual Ottoman wars cost us so far. I think the worst is over now, but I'm not too happy about all of this. I am wondering though, am I already transporting troops? No, I'm coming here. I do want to send troops over here to deal with separatists. And I think I'm going to leave the rest of this war to the Pope and his Neapolitan lapdogs. Seems fine. Let's go down to 11 people. 11 people in this army. Put the boat in the wrong province, why don't I? There we go. Also, didn't I make an 11 stack? It did. Why does it say 14? Anyway. Get ye over here. We have unrest in a bunch of places. I was surprised a bit to see these Crimean separatists. But then I noticed that we have 3 something war exhaustion and 3 something overextension, at least we had when I last checked, which generated a ton of unrest. Now we're not generating war exhaustion anymore, but it's not going down because we're still in that papal war. And we did get a bunch when they sieged down Ferrara, which was unfortunate. There's the piece, alright. Good thing to be out. So I will cede Fort Galcario to the Papal State. Pay war reps. Pay ducats. We get some prestige. We get some 4 population, out of which we gain 1. But we did get a bunch of favors there. So that's alright, I guess. I mean, not that I would have willingly spent this amount of everything on getting a bunch of favors, but it's not too painful. Question to me is whether I should... Oh, spoils of war are going to be going down. I'm about to say this is insane, but I'm not making that much money. I'm wondering whether I should pay these for these forts or not. I also think I shouldn't be paying all that corruption rooting out, right? I have a minus 9.09, that is, just in general. Yeah, I'm gonna spend less. Oh, it doesn't really matter. Why does it? Oh, because we don't need all of it, I see. I'm wondering if I just let the corruption accumulate. I think I do. Because the corruption gain is going to go down in a minute when we get those cores done. And if we get a bit of corruption, we can use our passive reduction to not have to deal with that, essentially. Alright, that's the full minus from friendly troops. I don't think I need this many troops though. So let's grab a few. Let's go to like this maybe. Get you guys over there. I assume I still get the full minus 5 from suppression. Have a look at the monthly tick. And not quite. But I'm going to merge you in and then it's going to be very, very close. And then I can at least start suppressing these guys as well. It might be worth more. Yeah. Why don't you send a few troops to eat Crimea, Poland? Gee, these guys are gonna be super scary. Need to keep a good eye on my friends, so we don't get murdered by something like that. I think I'm actually gonna put my troops into Karasi. That's the only place I can't hold. Now, we have to re-elect here. We had 100 Republic tradition. We don't have to re-elect, but we would lose our gain. Right? If we had full, then we're missing out on one tradition every year. Now, this is a military-focused guy. But he already has an alternative. It'll be fine. It'll be fine. I'll re-elect him. Unless you're a great candidate, you're not. Just do it. Oh, I should have spent some dip first. We probably lost some there, overcapping. Getting unlucky. 33% and getting that dip instead of something else, but still. My mistake. Let's just grab tech. Could have done that first, just didn't. Because I didn't think, did I now? Now I could state this, but I think you're just also going to become a trade company, aren't you? Macedonia. Yeah, otherwise we'd have to deal with these Orthodox people, which we could. Well, that's the trade post button. Wait, I can't just do this? For admin power? I see, I see. I assume it's per node, because it's in this Ragusa window. I assume I can't just spend admin to get 10 trade power in every province. But that's very interesting for the future. I'm gonna make this into a trade company. I don't have the admin to keep coring stuff like this. So I think we should be doing trade companies where we can. And that keeps our religious unity high. Higher. High is a strong word. Alright, but I should definitely be looking into spending admin on those trade companies. That's... yeah, I just need to do that. Not trade companies, trading posts. Nogai wants military access for their war against Poland. Good luck, Nogai. Poland is going to be a huge problem for us. I don't quite know how to go deal with you yet. I think you're second rank great power too. Yep. Grab our best leader, not that it's a great one. And attack into Huda Vendiga. Poor Venice keeps on getting excommunicated. Crunched at what cost, but hey, crunched is crunched. Now, what are we talking about? Tunisian separatists, they're gonna go away, that's fine. Savoyard, same thing. Saruhani will happen. Here. But that's next to the fort in Smyrna, so I don't super care. I think I want to go and sit on the Crimeans for a bit. We're also gonna have to deal with the Byzantines. And Thessaloniki here. Let's shift consolidate. It's not the most efficient at reinforcement speed. But this way I have a fully left people I can send over here to suppress. Suppress. And now it's just Tun, and the only reason Tun is so rebellious is because we're converting them. So that'll be probably alright. Let's get the rest of you over to there. And then I might want to bring these guys in to suppress Saruhan. Saruhan? You know that place. These are probably the Crimeans here. Get you over there. I should easily have enough troops here to, well, easily, but I have enough troops here to beat the Crimeans if I have to. Colombian exchange. Whatever. You attach, attach. and then get the here. No, my diplomatic insult casus belli is expiring. My great casus belli. It's so good. It's not good. It's really not a good CB. How are we doing on that corruption? It's still going up, but it should start going down soon. With all these cores coming in. And then we should be saving a lot of, well, should have saved some money that would have been spent on the rooting out. Pope attacking the Venetians with that excommunication thing. I would love to jump on an attack on the Venetians because they have all these overseas holdings that I would like. But I'm so deep in overextension. Not overextension. Oh, that's some hot tea still. Aggressive expansion. That I'm afraid that attacking the Venetians just wouldn't do anything. I wouldn't be able to take much land without peeving off everybody. And with the Mamluks being ready to jump in on that coalition, I'm really not... I guess we would get Venice out of a potential coalition. Because they would have a long truce to us. Where do you have those claims? You have those claims up there, which is land I don't really care about. Except maybe for the quest. Claims over here, but that's mostly Austrian land these days, yeah. And then we don't really have claims on any of the relevant Venetian stuff. Just on their homeland. Which would give me what mission? Which part's the Pope going for anyway? We gotta check that, but... Let's see... Overshadow Venice? No, we did that. Vanquish Venice. Vanquish? Vanquish? Vanquish Venice? Venice. I need to just own Venetia itself. Venice. Which I assume the Popeman is not going to take. He does want it. So... maybe those assumptions might not be the biggest thing. It's an excommunication war too with a reduced AE. What happens if I jump on this now? Nobody's defending them. Oh, it's so tempting. So I wouldn't be able to use boats. Why is Ragusa interested in military access? What war are you in? Oh, you're fighting Venice. So you're in that papal war, interesting. So we can't beat their navy, right? I assume. 13 galleys. I don't have 13 galleys. So what could I even do? I might be able to cross here because they don't have their navy around. And quickly grab Negroponte. Maybe even Creta. Can grab Epirus. Probably not going to make it to Corfu. Although if I did, it would be good. Could maybe take Cataro, but that's going to be taken by Ragusa most likely. Am I really jumping straight back into a war with all those rebels and all that? It's just that 50% reduced aggressive expansion is so tempting. I mean, Austria would still care. But we might be able to make Austria like us enough that they don't, in fact, care. And the rest around here is not that bad. Although everybody who borders Venice, that would include Naples, get them up there again. The Poles. But this might be my shot. Feel like I can't. I also feel like the Pope can't possibly take Venice right now. If this war takes a while and we handle our rebels, I might go for it. Or if that war leaves the excommunication casus belli behind and I have the option to do this still. They found a way around without access through us. It's unfortunate. I have tons of money, I should be spending money. Oh, that paper mill would be so good. But we don't have the technology. Marketplaces and Kaffa, Hüte. I mean, I want them eventually. Might as well just build them. What about Thessaloniki? Yeah, I probably do want it. What's Susa again? It's over here somewhere, right? That was a Ottoman province. Or a former Ottoman province. Susa. Susa. Oh, never mind. It's not at all. Get how much trade power there? 3.2? Why are you so trade powery? $20.2 base 6.4 multiplied by insane things because it's a trade company. And I have some mercantilism. And there still isn't tons of money in Tunis, is there? No. So our trade power won't do much. Kairouan, Biserta. What are these places? Kairouan. Biserta. Same thing. So we could power us up in Tunis quite a bit. But I don't really see why we would need to. As it stands, workshops. Decent workshop in Achaia. Let's get that out there. Shipyards. Yup. Keep pumping out those shipyards so we can have more boats. With all the claims I have on Venice, unfortunately it's going to be super expensive to make more claims on Venice. I'm still going to start spying. Maybe we get like one claim or something useful. And I mean, if the Pope takes a lot of land, then that's that anyway. I'm going to improve with the Austrians. Get them not to coalition me. Yeah, I don't think we're going to jump on this war. The one... Oh, I should check whether we can sell anybody knowledge. The one advantage I see of jumping on this right now, well, except for the fact that there's a million troops, is that maybe the Papal and Neapolitan Navy keeps me protected from the Venetian Navy and might actually give me the ability to cross into Venezia itself, which I would need to do. But yeah, let's do separatists first. I just saw something. Right, sell knowledge to people. In case they want it. Economic actions, knowledge sharing. Nobody wants it. Okay. Fine then. Be that way. No, I'm not going to give you military access right now, Mr. Portman. I'd like to delay war as much as possible. Because I might still want to jump on that. Gain some ducats, lose some diplo power, do nothing. Why would I press this button if I have this button? The merchants. It might be a follow-up event for that or something, but now you want me to come in. Alright. I think I will. First, I'll say I want these overseas provinces. I want Negroponte, I want Epirus, I want Creta. And, I mean, I'm gonna say I want Venetia. The Pope is not gonna give it to me. Not even hand it over, and control over to me. They're not gonna give it to me in a peace deal. Because it's big. And I assume they would also look for aggressive expansion. Because taking Venetia probably would kill me. But, I mean, sure. I'm gonna join. Do I want to do any setup real quick before I join? I have these boats here. I'm just gonna try to land on Negroponte and Creta immediately. Let's attach both of you to boats. If those boats are. We have papal protection, we should be safe. And accept your war. I will take my mercenaries and have them take Negroponte. I have the other guys take Creta. Oh, there's also Naxos. That we can walk to. And then I'll try to keep grabbing Epirus and get some war score by grabbing Corfu. And then... will I ship people over? I might. We still need to deal with the Crimeans. We still need to deal with the Byzantines. So the only one I'm seeing right now is the Saruhani, which are currently busy elsewhere. Cheaper mercs. Whatever. How is my force limit looking? We're at full force limit, so I'm not gonna raise more troops here. Would be quite nice if we could get these rebellions to pop somewhat quickly. But I once again don't want to provoke them. Not really looking forward to fighting more people right now. And the Cretan port is on the north side. I think I'm going to move you... on the south side. I'm going to move you around. End of a cardinal. Unfortunate. So you can land in Creta immediately, so we can pick up these people. It's faster to move a boat in and pick people up than to have them walk onto the boat. Okay. Oh, they bribed the cardinal. That's why we lost that guy. We still have that passive reduction. It'll be fine. You guys grab this place. Wait, that's the same place. It's all Naxos. Okay. Get into that place then. Ragusa besieged by Bregenz. Of all people. Don't think I need to worry about my own land there. Conquest against Lithuania. I mean, they just took the Genoan province by the Clermont, I assume? Yeah. Crimean tribes. Wait, did they? I don't really care. I could find out, but I really don't care. Took Naxos, get you over here, and once you're there, we can start sieging down Corfu. With, I assume, 6 people, yeah. So let's get you guys in. I do not have a siege guy, I do not. And then the non-cavalry types. Get over there. And the cav. I know I could join in and beating up those guys, I guess. I'll just stay around. I'm probably just gonna stay around. I do want to go north eventually. Maybe I do that now. Stop the rebel suppression. I'm gonna walk into Cattaro. This will have the advantage, quote unquote, of raising or making the Byzantine separatists rise up. And then they sit on the fort, and then I can go and deal with them, right? And meanwhile, I'm using my army for something useful. Seems like a good choice. And yes, they could rise in Thessaglia here. Or could have risen there. But then they would have been forced to move to that fort and wouldn't have been able to hurt the land. Which exits from QQ. Sure, come on in. Austria declared war on the Ottomans. I mean, I'm not surprised. Probably just going to look to take Ottoman Bulgaria and Kesire here. And Austria is going to be a force to be reckoned with. Austria and the Polish. How do they like each other? They're not rivaled. Which is obviously unfortunate. Oh, somehow military access changed here. Grab the best deal I can give you. Get over there and take these guys out. You have 23,000 people sitting on Venetia. And you have that navy. It seems unlikely that anybody's going to occupy Venice. I shall certainly try. Austria, sure you can come in. Just because I like you. Everybody embracing colonialism. No, not you. Crush these rebels as good as you can. We should be using our diplomats for something. I guess I'm gonna say talk to outraged people? Why not? A disadvantage of talking to outraged people is that they tend to be talking to people who will rival you or something. And no amount of diplomacy is going to help there. Wait, why is Austria fighting Ragusa? I don't like that. How did you get dragged into this war? Second Austrian conquest of Vidin. Oh, you allied the Ottomans? What a fool! Now we're going to lose Ragusa. And that's a problem. I don't think I can afford to attack the Austrians, can I? Allied to the English and a bunch of nobodies, but... obviously I have no diplomats to send. Come back home from Venice. We're not... There's no use to be there. To being there. Saruhani separatists, Crimean separatists are going down now. Excellent. I guess I get you guys over here and then maybe on a boat. Yeah, that's a smart move, Bregenz, I think. Is it me or does that look scary? Sure, those miners aren't a huge problem, but they do add up. And then it's England and Hungary. And all I get is the French. Muscovy also really doesn't want to go. Why are you doing so badly, Muscovy? Why are you 1,000 ducats in debt? Maybe you bought the institution, that's possible. Because frankly, you haven't had a hard time or anything. I've been fighting with Stroh. Or Poland, I believe. You bring in the French. That's a lot of firepower. How much firepower does current Mr. O offer? 15,000. So they're not really a threat to the Austrians at all. 40,000 men just here in Ragusa. 46,000. That's certainly an army. You just bring more people, why don't you? Siege of Corfu done. No. It's very little I would love more than to... Well, I'd love to jump on the Austrians here, but I don't think I can. Well, you got beaten up. Venice exited Wait, that attack where the 5k troops from Brigands attacking the Treviso actually worked out? I assume the Venetian army sortied there. Interesting. Scary, but interesting. Let's bring some armies home. I don't think I can greed my way into an Austrian war right now. I already almost greeted my way into a Venetian war. Then ended up in it anyway after I chose not to go. But greeting into an Austrian one seems like a bad idea. You guys, right now you should be hunting pirates in the Genoa node. That Ragusa node is no longer safe. 51,000 men. Just attritioning away. Attritioning away. They must be taking 5% attrition every month. But the AI don't care. It's a lot of cannons too. Gee. Yeah, Austria is certainly a person. That's not even Hungarians, right? That's all Austrians. No, there's some Hungarians in there. 10,000 Hungarians. That makes me feel a little bit better about it, I guess. Yeah, let's definitely grab the professional officers. Let's not be lagging behind time. Let's also, I think, swap out our infantry. How are we doing on military bonuses? Let's quickly make this decision and put a cut in here. I have what? Nothing from my ideas. Well, not from my Genoese ideas. I do have 10% morale from plutocratic. That's about it, right? My mercs have some extra bonuses. I feel like we're not likely to be utterly advantaged over other nations. In our... Well, we do have currently have the For Freedom thing going on, but that's gone next year. So that seems unlikely. I should be able to see this in here, right? Discipline. I don't see discipline already. Would I see morale of armies? I do. Plus 49. That's more than I thought. Army tradition, power protection, for freedom, golden era. How long do we have our golden era still? 41. Yeah, maybe I do take somewhat more offensive men-at-arms while we're at our golden era. Could take the 4, yeah, especially offensive morale pips seem good. So let's go with the reformed gallo glass. And see. Now you're probably going to try and siege down Treviso again. I don't love that. Well, I don't love joining that. Seems like a dumb idea. You know what? Doesn't seem like a dumb idea. Putting a cut in here. Thank you folks so much for watching. If you like what you're seeing, as always, please do hit that like button, subscribe if you're not subscribed yet, and anything you would like to say to me, you could say to me down there in that comment section. Thank you for watching. See you folks next time.